Okay, real quick before we jump into the video, I just have to talk really quickly about a few pieces that I recently ordered from Zappos. This hat is one, these earrings, the boots that I'm wearing, and the floral long sleeve dress that I wore in one of my recent videos. They're kind of amazing, you guys. I received so many questions in regards to that outfit in that particular video that I thought I would go ahead and talk about it in another upcoming video because you guys had so many questions about it. Make sure to check out the links down below. This portion of the video is in partnership with Zappos, so make sure to check out the links down below because everything will be linked there, and honestly you're gonna want to grab at least a couple of these pieces. So first up is this hat. It is so cute. It's definitely one of my favorite hats for the season. It is a stiffer, like kind of wide brim fedora hat, and it is just so good. You guys know that I'm kind of picky when it comes to hats because they don't always look good on me. I don't know if it's like my head shape, my face roundness, I don't know what it is, but for some reason hats don't always look good on me. So when I find a hat that looks good, it takes a lot for me to take it off. I will be wearing this one nonstop throughout the season. I've already worn it a ton already. It's perfect for like day 2 and day 3 hair. Like it seriously is so good. And this color is perfection. These earrings are also from Zappos. These are Kendra Scott, and I am a huge Kendra Scott fan, but I hadn't seen these, and I think they're really unique and different. I think they're a good classic earring, super lightweight, but they still make like a really nice statement. I just think they're so beautiful. And the boots that I'm wearing are also from Zappos. I was looking for more like lower, flatter boots because I sprained my ankle during the summer and I really can't wear heels for long periods of time yet. I am kind of healing a little bit so I can wear kind of like a shorter heel, but I thought these would be perfect because one, they were flat, but two, I loved the color. I actually don't have anything boot-wise in this color, and they are so comfortable. I think I ended up going up, yes, I went up half a size in these, so I got them in a 7. I can wear really thick socks with them, but they are so comfortable, you guys. The like shaft area is kind of slouchy and relaxed, and I kind of love that because it just feels like really like chill and effortless and casual. So I think they're really good. They just feel so good. I wish you could feel this suede. It's so soft. And the the flat boot is going to be really comfortable. You can wear these all day long, but I love the color of these. They did come in I think 2 or 3 different colors, but I'll make sure to link these exact ones down below. I would just make sure to go up half a size if you do plan on wearing socks with them, but I highly recommend these because they are so comfortable. And the last thing that I ordered from Zappos is this floral long sleeve dress. You guys know I am a huge fan of long sleeve dresses in the fall. I just think there is something so perfect about them transitioning from summer to fall, and the colors in this dress is literally screaming fall to me. I love all the details. It does run true to size. I am wearing a small in the like B-roll, but I got it in a small and it fits so good. But look at all the detail in this. You've got the ruffle detail around the neck. You've got this tie, so you can definitely do like a little tie here if you want to. Like I said, you have the long sleeve. You've got kind of like a little piping lace detail, the elastic, and then you have all of that detail at the bottom as well. This dress is just so beautiful, and it is perfect for right now, but I could even see it transitioning into like the colder months if you wanted to put tights or something underneath it, and it just looks so good with all of these accessories. I really just love these pieces. Make sure to check out the links down below to shop these 4 pieces from Zappos, and thank you again to Zappos for partnering with me on this portion of the video. Let's go and talk luxury handbags. So Christmas is right around the corner, so I know a lot of us are wanting to add a luxury handbag to our collection this holiday season. So I wanted to share with you guys 4 luxury handbags that are totally on trend right now. When you look at luxury handbags right now, I feel like there are 3 different things that are totally trending in the handbag space. And first up is going to be softer leathers. Instead of like the pebbled and caviar leather, brands are adding a lot of like lambskin and much softer leathers. They're also doing a lot of quilting and like squishier fabrics and materials and just kind of having that like quilted texture. And third, of course, is gonna be chains. Lots and lots of chains. And the 4 handbags that I'm gonna share with you guys today have all 3 of those categories. That's why I think any of these bags would be perfect to add to your collection right now. I'm gonna give you mod shots to kind of talk about them and which one I think personally is worth the investment and which ones I think are gonna be around for the long haul. So let's go ahead ahead and get started. So first up, let's go ahead and talk about the Valentino Roman rock stud bag. This one comes in, I think, 3 different sizes. This is the largest size. I'll link this exact one down below for you guys, but I think that this is a really good example of the 3 different categories that are on trend right now. You've got this beautiful, supple, like super soft leather. You've got the quilted detail, and then of course you've got the chain. Now, they did do theirs a little bit differently, I think, because you've got Valentino, you've got the rock stud, and they introduced the Roman collection, which is like the oversized rock studs. Their chain is a little bit more understated, but it definitely, I feel like, is totally on trend right now. With that said, I will say, I do think for the Valentino house, I do think that the Roman collection is going to be around for a really, really long time. I feel like a lot of people have thought that the rock stud collection was kind of getting a little bit, I don't want to say tired, because I'm still obsessed with the rock stud collection. I think it's classic, but I think that they really wanted to add something a little bit more like statement to their line. And I think they just did such an amazing job with this piece, or really honestly the entire line, because I'm obsessed with the line. I do actually have sandals in this collection as well, and I love those. So I'm a huge, huge fan of Valentino in general. You can see all this beautiful, beautiful quilting. It's not as poofy as, say, like the Chanel 19 or some of the other bags that are out there, but I do still think they completely checked all the boxes when it comes to what is trending right now when it comes to luxury handbags. But I don't think it's so over exaggerated that it's going to feel out of style in, let's say, a few years. I really think they did a good job with creating, you know, it to be trendy right now, but still be able to like stand the test of time for a long while in their particular line of handbags. I really do love this piece. I think it's a great size as well. You've got this really cute little like turn lock here, so you just turn it and then that'll open it up like that. So it's really, really easy to open up. You've got one larger interior pocket. You can see you've got like a zipper pocket there, some slip pockets there on the side, but it's a really good size. I feel like it can hold all of my essentials. I know I get a lot of people that will ask about color transfer as well as how comfortable the studs are. I will say I don't really have any issues with it. I think it's really comfortable to carry, and so far I haven't had any color transfer, but I don't imagine that being an issue with this particular shade, because even though it's a nude shade, it's a deeper and darker nude shade. But this bag does come in black. It comes in a few different colors. I've seen it even like in a green color. I've seen it in black. I've seen it in like textured fabric instead of a leather. So it definitely comes in a few different color options. I think it's beautiful, and I love the versatility of it. And I do feel like it's different. I don't see as many people carrying Valentino handbags as I see other brands. And that's why I think I gravitated toward this one in particular, because it just felt so modern and on trend, but also a little bit unique from what you typically see. So I do recommend this bag, and I think it's a great option to add to your handbag collection. Next up is going to be the Chanel 19, and as you can see, it checks all of the boxes. You've got this super soft, like supple leather. You've got this kind of poofier quilting, and then of course you've got the chunkier chain. I love this bag. I will say it is definitely the most expensive of the bags that I'm sharing with you guys today. And of course, in this particular color, it is a little bit more difficult to find. However, I find it all the time, so I'll make sure to link it down below for you guys. You do have a back pocket in this one, which I do think is a very practical and useful size. So I do love the fact that this one has a back pocket. You have a turn lock here, just like the Valentino, and then it opens up. Now, the inside of this one is much smaller than the Valentino, but I still can fit everything that I need. This one is the small size though, so keep that in mind. It does come in other sizes as well, but this one is the small. I thought the proportions on this one were just my favorite, so I really, really liked this one. You also have a top handle, and then you have the longer strap. However, this one is not adjustable, so keep that in mind. But one of my favorite things about this particular bag is the fact that it has all the mixed metals in it. I love the mixed metals of this piece, and yes, this is now a classic bag for Chanel. So as far as longevity for this one, Yes, it's expensive and you would have to invest quite a bit of money in this one if you want to add it to your collection. But I do think the investment of this one is really smart. It is going to be around for a really long time. And I do think that this is kind of like a statement version of a flat bag. If I look at the flat bag, as much as I love it, I love my Chanel jumbo flap. Like, I'm obsessed with it. It is so classic. It's not a statement bag. It is just a classic, elegant bag. Whereas this to me is a statement Chanel bag, which I've said this before, doesn't really happen in terms of a classic Chanel bag. Usually the statement bags are more like seasonal or limited edition bags, whereas to me, I just feel like this one is a total statement. Even though there's something effortlessly casual about it, it still to me is such a beautiful, beautiful statement. This one is so, so comfortable to wear. It's more comfortable to wear than the Valentino one just because it's kind of like soft and squishy. So I really, really do recommend this one. I know it is very, very pricey, but if this one is within your budget, this one is actually my top pick between the Valentino and this one. I really, really do love this one. And I actually think they look the most alike. So here they are next to each other. You can also see the color tones are different. You guys are always giving me a hard time about adding nudes and caramel bags to my collection, but they all have different undertones, so they all kind of work, and that's why I love it. But yes, see, they do look really, really similar. You've got the quilting, you've got the softer leather, and then of course you've got the chain detail. This one obviously has the rock studs, and then you've got like the, you know, a different style handle, but I do think they are very, very similar. But if I had to pick between these two, I'd probably say the Chanel 19. Next up is the Bottega Veneta chain cassette bag. And as you can see, you've got the poofiest one that we've shown so far. You've got this super soft, supple leather, and then you've got this extremely heavy chain detail here. This is a total statement bag, and I will say I do worry a little bit about the longevity of this one because it feels very trendy to me. I will say I knew that when I bought it. I was okay, but I was just so intrigued by this bag that I really, really wanted to add it to my collection. So is it a little bit trendy? At least the trendiest that I've shown you so far? Absolutely. But with that said, I do feel like it'll probably be around for a while. I feel like it's very indicative of the house itself. So who knows? Maybe this will be around forever. We really don't know. This is just going to be like a time will tell type of situation. But if you are curious, my thoughts on whether I think that this one is worth the buy or not, I'm going to be real, real honest here. As much as I love looking at this piece, it is striking. It is a piece of art. It is so like, it just is. I mean, look at it. It doesn't really need a whole lot of adjectives. It just, I mean, look at her. She's a beauty. It's just so darn heavy. Even holding her for the a minute and a half that I've been holding her just to you know, to chat with you guys about it, it's just so heavy, and she's empty. Like, she's empty and she's really, really, really heavy. So do I love the look of the bag? Yes. Is it very much on trend right now? Absolutely. Is it a fun statement bag? For sure. Is it super practical? Absolutely not. And let's just go ahead and open her up. I will say the opening is kind of odd in my opinion, especially because one, I did get it in a more delicate color, but two, you've got these like delicate kind of poofy woven quilted materials. So the fact that they make you kind of squeeze one of them to pull it down, I feel is not real smart, because I do worry about the longevity of this particular square over time. Again, it's going to be one of those we shall see, but you do kind of have to grab it to get it out of the little notch, because there's like a notch groove here. And then as you can see, this is the inside of the bag. It's pretty small. It's pretty small. I could barely fit like my downsized essentials in here. It's a really, really small bag. And as much as I think it is beautiful how the lining is all the full leather, I do worry about that over time, because that is gonna get dirty and scuffed up really, really quickly. So yeah, it's really, really small up in there. You do have one little zipper compartment. Hopefully you can see it right back there. I'll probably never use it. You also have all of like the hardware detail here. It's kind of all exposed. That doesn't bother me. I think it's actually kind of cool, to be honest. Then you have to grab, again, you have to kind of grab onto the quilt and bring it underneath so that it grabs to latch. But yes, it's really heavy, you guys. It's really, really heavy. So if you're looking to add like a first or even second luxury handbag to your collection, I don't think that this is a smart choice. Just being honest, like, I just don't think you'll enjoy carrying it. This is like a date night bag. This is like a go to brunch bag. This is like a go to dinner with girlfriends bag. This isn't really like a, I'm gonna carry this walking around the mall bag, because your shoulder is gonna hurt. Even though, yes, I can wear this one crossbody and it looks adorable crossbody, I would never wear this all day long. It's just so, so heavy. It's adorable, it's cute, it's very much on trend, but I just wouldn't spend this much money on a bag that was this uncomfortable to carry. Again, I did, obviously, I obviously did, but I'm just gonna be honest and transparent with you guys. I don't recommend you guys do it, but it is fun to look at, that's for sure. I wanted to go ahead and show these two handbags as well as the Valentino next to this bag, just so you can kind of see the size comparison and just the differences if you were looking to add any of these. I just always think that that is really helpful. And then here is the Valentino next to the chain Cassette. These actually look kind of alike as well. They really are stunning bags though, you guys. They really are beautiful. Last up is my newest luxury handbag. This is the Louis Vuitton Cousin in the PM size, of course, in this beautiful camel color. Again, you've got this super soft, like supple leather. You've got the quilted detail, but done with the Louis Vuitton embossing. I thought this was really, really smart that they did it this way. And then of course you've got this chain detail, which again, it totally on trend, checks all of the boxes for this one. I love this bag because yes, it does check all the trending boxes, but I do also feel like it is so unique and different. I also love the versatility of this one in particular because you have two different straps on it. So you've got this beautiful, beautiful chain strap that can completely be removed, but then you also have this really, really casual canvas strap that again can also be removed. So I actually plan on using this canvas strap on like my pochette matees. I could see this used on so many bags, but then also using the chain strap on some of my other Louis Vuitton bags as well. I could see it put on maybe like my Petite Malle and maybe even my pochette matees. I don't know. I will give it a try, and I just feel like it could be used for so many different things. So I could completely remove the canvas strap and just have this chain strap for like kind of a dressier look. I can completely remove the chain strap just to have the canvas strap for a more casual look, and I just feel like it works. So I have literally worn this bag one time very, very quickly, so I cannot give my full thoughts on it, but my first impressions is it's extremely comfortable to carry. I don't typically love bags that are compartmentalized like this, but I think that this one works really nicely. You've got three kind of compartments here, and they are separated like that on the inside. So you've got zipper compartment for the center and then one main zipper compartment to close like the outer two. Hopefully you're kind of seeing that here. I do like that. My only complaint about this is I don't understand the point of this. It very much reminds me of like the toiletry bags, like the 15, the 19, and the 26. I just don't understand why they couldn't have like put that down and kind of made that as part of the style. I do worry about that over time, or maybe had it like inside the bag instead of on the outside. So that would be my only complaint so far from this bag. But other than that, I feel like it is kind of, you guys know I love Louis Vuitton. I am a huge, huge Louis Vuitton. I really started my channel on Louis Vuitton. I think basically every handbag that I had might possibly had been Louis Vuitton at the time. And obviously since then I have completely changed up my collection, and I now have a very diverse luxury collection. But this is really, really made me kind of fall in love with the house again, because it's just like fresh and it's new. And sometimes I feel like their styles are not fresh and new. I feel like they come out with new styles all the time, but they don't always feel fresh to me. They sometimes just feel like, oh, okay, another one like that. Oh, okay, another one like that. And I feel like this is very fresh and very new, so I love it. It does come in a few different colors. I've seen it in white. I've seen it in like a taupey gray. I've seen it in black, of course. I think I've seen it in like a red and then maybe like a green or a blue. I cannot remember, but I know there was like a pop of color that I saw. The leather on this is so beautiful and super soft. So I do love this bag. I think I'm gonna get a ton of use. I could see this being like an everyday bag for me just because how functional it is, but also how versatile it is. And I just feel like it is one of those pieces that adds a really nice kind of statement, but not overly crazy statement to an outfit. Like, it just is such a beautiful piece. Okay, here are these two next to each other so you can see them side by side. I feel like they are so different, but both really beautiful. And I think these two are my favorites from the video, but I will say I don't know which one is my absolute favorite. Like, which one is my number one? You guys have to help me out here because I am obsessed with these two, and of course they're both in like a caramel color. And then you've got the Bottega Veneta versus the Louis Vuitton. Which one is your favorite? So that is it, you guys. 4 luxury handbags that are trending right now, and my thoughts on whether you should add them to your collection. Make sure to check out all the links down below, and thank you so much to Zappos for partnering with me on a portion of this video. If you're new to my channel, my name is Amanda. Make sure to stick around for more luxury, fashion, and lifestyle videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.